Think you've seen everything Need for Speed Most Wanted has to offer? Think again. What if I showed you brand new cars, cut missions and entire areas that were playable but never officially released? Get ready to see the true complete vision of Most Wanted, a version of the game that few have ever witnessed. To understand the beginnings of the Most Wanted, we need to return back to 2003, when Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 3 was first pitched. The original title was set to Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 3 Most Wanted, and around late 2003 the title was changed to only Need for Speed Most Wanted, intended to mark a new era of Need for Speed games. In the early stages of development, Most Wanted went through drastic changes. Many of the cut features exist today only as leftover files, concept art or prototypes. For example, in PS2 demo version, Joyce's Pizza fast food restaurant was in-game before the Burger King. A set of toll booths at the entrance of Thrill Town in Point Kingdom only appear in PlayStation 2 demo. Toro Sato aka Bull's Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren had a body vinyl, and in early stages of development it featured different body kit, spoiler, hood and wheels. Same goes for Jules Ford Mustang GT. In PS2 demo it had a completely different vinyl and color. And it also featured an additional Blacklist driver, number 16 Rogue, which you might remember from a prologue race in career mode, where he was driving Pontiac GTO. Certain cars were removed from the vanilla release of the game, likely due to licensing issues, development time constraints or changing car list desire, leaving the game to only have 32 purchasable cars. Nissan 350Z is one such example. The four-door car's 350Z indicates that the 2003 Nissan 350Z was going to appear. Unfortunately, the only remnants of the 350Z are two files in that folder, previnyl.bin and vinyls.bin. It was probably removed due to licensing issues, because there are no Nissan cars in the final game. The early concepts also showed the player would be driving a Nissan Skyline GT-R V-Spec R34 and Mia Townsend will be driving a Mazda RX-7. Curiously, the tire data has rather extreme width value of 295 for the rear tires, which is 50mm wider than its stock tire width in real life. Some pre-release screenshots and game files indicate that the BMW M3 E46, the non-GTR version, was supposed to be in the game, and also the CSL version. Some uncovered game files also suggest that the Mazda Speed RX-8 was planned to be released with a different body kit, cunning wheels, different bumpers, Jetstream roof scoop, larger exhaust pipes and some other modifications. Some other car brands that did not make it to the final game but can be found to reference in the game files are Chrysler, Ferrari, Opel, Mini and Pagani, most likely due to licensing issues or timing constraints with a release date. When it comes to traffic vehicles, some traffic cars that were cut, although they are fully complete, these vehicles are an ambulance, a camper, a truck hauling pipes and a tanker truck. The alpha and beta version trailers uncover a slight difference toward cop cars. The Police Civic Cruiser and Police Civic Undercover Cruiser's appearance was more similar to the Ford Crown Victoria. We also saw an unused Cross Corvette skin, and the police helicopter had a different model, and its side cone would appear orange on the minimap when the player was within the sight range. While we had cops, there is a lot of unused police radio chatter. For example, hit condition chatter from hit level 1 to hit level 10.
All units, 1087, condition is now 9, repeat, condition 9. Attention all units, go to condition 10, repeat, we are at condition 10.
Yup, 10 hit levels were made possible, although only 7 are used in the game. Levels 8, 9 and 10 may have been dropped for design scope or technical reasons, as the pre-release promotional screenshots shows a player engaged at hit level 10. Hit level 8 features Police Federal Undercover Cruisers alongside Rhino SUVs and Police Helicopter or support units. Hit level 9 features Police Civic Cruisers and Police Helicopter or support unit, and hit level 10 features multiple Sergeant Cross Corvettes and Police Helicopter or support unit. Returning back to Unused Cops speech, there was a radio chatter about police weapons being used.
Smoke is releasing now, dropping smoke. Looks good, we're laying a smoke screen, advise you provide any support here. Returning to base.
Which hints that they were planning on using even more police gadgets. And there is also unused chatter about weather and flight conditions.
Really getting dark up here, I'm out. The weather's getting bad up here, roads could be slick.
At one point during development, the game was going to take place in city of Rosewood instead of city of Rockport. Rosewood was then used as a part of natural and college area in Rockport City. The original Rockport City was featuring an airstrip, which was then later taken out of the design. And even more interestingly, according to the police dispatch, Rockport was going to have a fourth borough, that being the Alpine District.
Alpine District be advised. Attention District 4.
There were supposedly 3 pursuit breakers in Camden Oil Refinery, but it's unknown why they were scraped. And north of the oil refinery, there is another pursuit breaker which was scraped as well. No junkyards have ever been found in final game, even in prototypes, although the place was mentioned in cop chatter and game files and in several concept arts. The prison in Camden had a brick wall and a securely placed fence that would prevent the player from driving through it. Although not accessible, the prison's interior is drivable. A yacht model could be seen sailing near the Grey Point coast, but it's not present in the release game outside of its usage in pursuit breakers. The gas station explosion particles effect had a different look, a power company sign was not featured in the released game, a billboard advertising the fictional NFS radio station was cut, and some other minor differences like different part cars mesh. Regarding the visuals, various unused custom gauges with different designs can be found in the PlayStation 2 demo and in the alpha versions. Several vinyls were changed or cut during the game's development, and star rating appears in unused customization menus in the PlayStation 2 demo, resembling star rating from Need for Speed Underground 2. Cover art of the game also went through different stages, featuring Girl Cop, Warehouse, Bridge, Police Chase and Drift action. There is even more unreleased cars, specifically preset cars that are pre-tuned and pre-customized cars. They are created by the developers to be used in cutscenes, in races with specific opponent cars and for custom or bonus car designs. Several preset cars can be found in the game files of the retail game and the PlayStation 2 demo. And of course we need to say a word or two about the legendary M3 GTR, which went through quite some stages of development. The original base color was first set as red, then separate hero vinyl mockups were shown different from the original one, which interestingly later appeared in carbon as paintable body vinyl and also in Need for Speed Unbound as part of the Volume 9 update. Several game modes have been removed from Need for Speed Most Wanted due to game's design, availability of resources, the capabilities of the game's target hardware, or the adequacy of the game's engine. Multipoint is a game mode that was cut from the release version. It involves multiple cars going around the map, collecting square-shaped pickups for cash. The driver with the most cash at the end would be the winner. If a stalemate occurred, the timer would be replaced with a sudden death, meaning that the player with the most pickups or cash upon entering sudden death would win. Other two game modes that were cut are cell phone and token pickup, but I couldn't find any adequate description, they only appeared as leftovers in the game's files. So that's generally all the unreleased content of Need for Speed Most Wanted. There are some other unused textures and sounds also left from Need for Speed Underground 2. While constraints of time, licensing and resources inevitably force cuts, the remnants that survived shaped the game into one of the most popular and known racing games the world has ever seen. And since this year it's celebrating its 20th birthday, drop a comment wishing happy birthday to this legendary masterpiece of a game. And if you enjoyed the video, smash that like button. Also don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss on the future videos. And as always, have a great day and I will see you in the next one.